Hey guys, welcome to Music Time with Mr. Kell. We are here, Mrs. Moore, my trusty assistant who films these sessions. We're here in Mr. Kell's office. I refer to it in the third person because when I'm in here, it doesn't really seem like I feel like I'm in Mr. Kell's office. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I know that kind of makes no sense, but it somehow does. It's like I don't have anything like this at home. You know, it's like this is the Mr. Kell office.
It's a special place.
It is. I like this place. And we're going to do the animal song because the great thing about the animal song, I remember when I came up with the animal song, I thought of it, Allison, as a place to dump all the songs about animals. You know, like I'll just put them all in this song. Because how many animals are there? There's imagine if Noah tried to write a song for every animal on the ark.
Be very long.
Yeah, if I was a hummingbird, it's like it'd take forever. So, but then I started writing all these other like animal songs, like the polar bear song and the penguin song, and so I thought, well, it's okay. It's so as many animals that are in the animal song, it's certainly not all of them.
No, too many animals, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, we got a lot of animals out there. By the way, do you have a favorite animal?
Well, I mean, I love dogs, but if you're talking about like an animal that wouldn't be a pet, I really like elephants.
Elephants, right. You were telling me that, and I was hoping you'd say that because I really like elephants too. For one thing, any animal that's born wrinkled, like you can't ever tell how old an elephant is because they're wrinkled. Even when they're babies, they're wrinkled. But I love that they've got just everything about them, like their feet.
I know, and their ears.
Their ears and as odd looking as they are, they're kind of cute.
I agree.
Like they're pretty animals, like even the full-grown ones. I mean, baby ones are always cute. But the big they're like there's something pleasing about how they look.
I agree, and their nose that acts like a hand is so incredible.
Yeah, they feed themselves with it. They trumpet with it. They're like, they do this whole thing with their. It's incredible because they're not really that elephant sound. Oh, that was good.
Suddenly, there are elephants coming down the hallway.
That's the best I've ever done it. That's not from their mouth. It's from their trunk.
Right.
And then they got this tail.
A little teeny.
That's very undersized. You think they'd have a big tail, but you got alligators hugging the ground with long tails, and elephants. I don't know. It's very cool. I like elephants too. So I put this little beat in just because it carries the song all the way through, and we pretend that the song is carried out by sneaking monkeys. There's these monkeys that are off to the side while the song is being sung. So you kids out there, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, and you can throw in a shh because they're sneaking. You go, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, shh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, shh, ah. And then as soon as we start singing a verse, you stop sneaking.
Yes.
Monkeys are not that sneaky, but I decided to make them sneaky in the song. Mostly because I didn't want
That's not really.
Those are obnoxious monkeys.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, many monkeys are.
Are very.
Yeah. These people, Allison, they go, oh, I'd love to have a pet monkey, and then they get one. They go, oh my gosh.
Yes.
You don't want a pet.
They're not a great pet.
No, you don't want a pet monkey. And they're resistant to pants, and that's not good.
No, not good.
No, here we go. If I had a dog, I'd call him Jelly Bean. If I had a dog, I'd call him Jelly Bean. He'd jump high up in the air. Everybody would stop and stare. If I had a dog, I'd call him Jelly Bean. If I had a cat, I'd call her Silly String, Silly String. If I had a cat, I'd call her Silly String, Silly String. She'd chase a ball of yarn all day. How I'd love to watch her play. If I had a cat, I'd call her Silly String. And if I had a horse, I'd call him Buckaroo. Yee-haw! If I had a horse, I'd call him Buckaroo. Yee-haw! You ever notice, like, if you get on the back of a horse, you are up there, man. Horses are big.
They are
Because
very
I think
tall.
they're mostly friendly because they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
I run fast just like the wind, and he'd always be my friend. If I had a horse, I'd name him Buckaroo. Yeehaw! If I had a bear, I'd teach him how to share. Here, try some of this. If I had a bear, I'd teach him how to share. Here, try some of this. There's not enough honey up on the shelf for him to simply help himself. If I had a bear, I'd teach him how to share. Here, try some of this. I always figured that bees probably can't sting bears. That's why they can go right into a hive and steal the honey. Because bears have like thick fur, thick skin. They probably can sting them, but it probably doesn't faze them much.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. By the way, bears have really strange voices. Like when you hear a bear like scream, kind
Yeah.
of frightening. Let's see, where was I? If I had a giraffe, I'd seldom see his face. How's it going up there? I don't know. How's it going down there? If I had a giraffe, I'd seldom see his face. How's it going up there? I don't know. How's it going down there? His long neck would stretch so high, spend his life up in the sky. If I had a giraffe, I'd seldom see his face. How's it going up there? I don't know. How's it going down there? I know what you're thinking. Do I live in a zoo? I know what you're thinking. Do I live in a zoo? No one could have a dog and a tiger too, but if there was an old lady who lived in a shoe, then I guess I could do the impossible too. If I had a tiger, Tony'd be his name. Great. If I had a tiger, Tony'd be his name. Great. We just lay around all day in that Tony the Tiger way. If I had a tiger, Tony'd be his name. Great. If I had an elephant, I got this. If I had an elephant, I'd build a house of... No, I know. If I had an elephant, I'd crash right through the floor. Crash, boom. If I had an elephant, I'd crash right through the floor. Crash, boom. I'd have to build a house of steel. How do you suppose that'd make him feel? If I had an elephant, he'd crash right through the floor. Crash, boom. They weigh like tons. They weigh like, you could like have 8 lions and it wouldn't weigh as much as an elephant. It's
Right.
crazy. If I had a goose, I'd probably turn her loose. Goose, loose. If I had a goose, no. If I had a goose, I'd probably turn her loose. That's it. If I had a goose, I'd probably turn her loose. Every spring she'd want to fly in a big old V across the sky. If I had a goose, I'd probably turn her loose. Everyone do this. If I had a gator, I'd learn to brush his teeth. If I had a gator, I'd learn to brush his teeth. I would teach him not to bite, 'cause that would only be polite. If I had a gator, I'd learn to brush his teeth. If I had a duck, I guess I'd learn to quack. Quack, quack. Actually, have you ever noticed that ducks don't quack? They go quack, quack. If I had a duck, I guess I'd learn to quack. Quack, quack. If I had a duck, I guess I'd learn to quack. Quack, quack. I'd just sit there and quack all day. Nobody would understand a word I'd say. If I had a duck, I guess I'd learn to quack. Quack, quack. But if I had a chicken, I'd name him Cluckaroo. Buck, buck, buck. If I had a chicken, I'd name him Cluckaroo. Buck, buck, buck. And watch him lay an egg, but she would always make me beg. Come on, Cluckaroo. Come on, Cluckaroo. While the lights went out. If I had a chicken, I'd call her Cluckaroo. Buck, buck, buck. Oh yeah, it's a movement thing. That's right. We apparently have gotten too still. You're moving, man. If I had a goat, I guess I'd grow a beard. That'd be weird. By the way, I've been thinking about growing a beard.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just occurred to me that I've been at the old schoolhouse here for 18 years and I've never grown a beard. If I grew a beard...
The kids might say, that'd be weird.
That'd be weird. It would be weird. If I had a goat, I'd probably grow a beard. That'd be weird. If I had a goat, I'd probably grow a beard. That'd be weird. I would grow it to the floor. Then I'd grow it out the door. If I had a goat, I'd probably grow a beard. That'd be weird. If I had a zebra, I'd learn to count his stripes. 1, 2, 3. If I had a zebra, learn to count his stripes. By the way, are they black with white stripes or white with black stripes? We ask this every time. I think they're white with black stripes.
I think so too.
But I'm not sure.
Me either.
I think so. I think so. You know where you can tell is on their tummies.
Oh, right, because a lot of times.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. And what's up with zebras? They're like not horses. Zebras are their own thing. Like you can't breed a zebra with a horse.
Right.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could? And then you just occasionally have zebras with no stripes. Or horses with stripes.
Really tall horses with stripes.
Yeah. And yeah, it's crazy. If I had a zebra, I'd learn to count his stripes. 1, 2, 3. If I had a zebra, I'd learn to count his stripes. 1, 2, 3. I would stop at 42, cause that's the best that a kid could do. If I had a zebra, I'd learn to count his stripes. 1, 2, 3. If I had a beaver, I'd play tennis with his tail. Boom, boom. If I had a beaver, I'd play tennis with his tail. Boom, boom. I would hit the ball over the net, and I'd probably win every set. If I had a beaver, I'd play tennis with his tail. Boom, boom. Let's see, there's a couple more. What am I leaving out? Yeah, I got this. Oh, I know. If I had a mouse, Speedy'd be his name. If I had a mouse, Speedy'd be his name. I would feed him cheddar cheese. It would always make him sneeze. Achoo! If I had a mouse, Speedy'd be his name. If I had a cow, I'd teach her how to sing. Moo. If I had a cow, I'd teach her how to sing. Moo. She'd make music soft and sweet, and she'd sing us all to sleep. If I had a cow, I'd teach her. If I had a cow, I'd teach her. If I had a cow, I'd teach her how to sing. Moo. The world famous animal song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
So fun.
That's I don't have a pick. That's all right though. I'm gonna do the fish song now because the animal song is really long, so we're just gonna do 2, and we're gonna keep it in the animal kingdom. But I've always been confused that I know there's mammals and there's reptiles and there's fish and there's birds.
Mm-hmm.
You got your reptiles, you got your mammals, you got your fish, and you got your birds. Are there any others?
Animals,
I think that's the
reptiles,
animal.
Fish, birds, marsupials.
That's true. Marsupials are a Italian dish served with pasta. And they're sort of like clams.
Not quite.
No, clams are something else too. What are those are called?
Mollusks.
Mollusks. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of animals. Marsupials are kangaroos and stuff.
Yeah, where they keep their baby in
They
a
got
little
pouches,
pouch.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's up with that? Like, if you get in a ship, Allison, and you or a plane and you fly to Australia, it's just chock full of weird animals.
I know. I really want to go sometime.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing but weird animals there. It's like.
But some of the most amazing.
Absolutely.
Koalas and kangaroos.
No, it's yeah, and koalas only eat bamboo.
Yeah.
That's just so weird.
Or eucalyptus.
Yeah, the other
Pandas.
Pandas eat bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
Koalas eat eucalyptus. Can you imagine waking up every day and just going, I gotta have some bamboo. Gotta have some bamboo.
No, I
or
can't.
Eucalyptus. You can hang out on Woodruff Avenue out there, and just those are ficus. It's Del Amo has all those eucalyptus. Lakewood, where our school is, for you kids, I'm sure realize what wonderful trees we have.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, here's the fish song. It's called Fish School. Fishes travel in schools, but this is kind of written by about if a fish went to school. If I were a fish, I'd live in the... If I... My guitar just stopped playing. It's so weird.
The lights
Like,
go out, the guitar stops playing.
It's just, the
What
guitar just
next?
like stopped. Really was... If I were a fish, I'd live in the ocean. It'd be salt water for me. I'd spend my days swimming round and round, just exploring the deep blue sea. Avoiding sharks and fishermen would be my one concern. It's the only thing they teach in school. It's what every fish must learn. Fish school.
Fish
School. We're all going to fish school. It's fish survival 101. Learn about hooks and nets. Fish school. We're all going to fish school. You must be getting A's and B's if they haven't caught you yet. Now if you see a worm, don't bite it. Worms don't just float in the air. If you see a shark, don't fight it. It'll eat you and it just won't care. And humans, they all love seafood. It doesn't matter what kind of fish. You can end up like my grandpa did, laying sideways on a restaurant dish. Fish school, we're all going to fish school. It's fish survival 101. We learn about hooks and nets. Fish school, we're all going to fish school. You must be getting A's and B's if they haven't caught you yet. Where there's a coral reef and an island where you can hear the music play. The sound of a barracuda band backed up by dolphin spray. The life of a fish can be a good one if you don't become a fish fillet. Avoiding nets and hooks and such, swimming around all day. Fish school, we're all going to fish school. It's fish survival 101. We learn about hooks and nets. Fish school, we're all going to fish school. You must be getting A's and B's if they haven't caught you yet. If they haven't caught you yet. Fish school, fish school, fish school, fish school. Yeah, man. Kids, have a great week. Have a great weekend. And I will see you next time around. Adios.